I'm very grateful to Nancy for her comments, which are exorbitant, but I'll accept them anyway. And to all of you who came out on a not so lovely night to share this moment with us. This idea was born, as Nancy points out, starting in my office, and then we drifted to lunch. And she said at one point to me, and she was very new on the job, maybe 3-4 months, she said to me, you know, we'd like to be leaders in the way they were leaders with the Newhouse School, the Maxwell School. What else do you think we ought to do? And I said, well, one of the things that has always bothered me, having served on a lot of arts boards, is that people are asked to run big and small institutions all over the country for dance, for painting and sculpture, for all of the various arts, frequently with no preparation for the job. These used to be small institutions with modest needs that were met by 1 or 2 donors, and now they're huge institutions. We now have in place, and I'm thrilled because it's been a long time coming, this postgraduate program, which leads to a Master of Arts degree. It's the only 15-month program of its kind in the country, and it's totally interdisciplinary. People have asked me how I feel about Syracuse and what kind of sparked this emotionally. And I feel a big debt to the school, and I'll tell you why. At 16, I started to apply to college, just at the lovely time when all the veterans who were 25 and 28 with 3 children were returning home from the wars. Nobody wanted a child at that time. But Syracuse, I had an interview at Syracuse, they accepted me, and I got a wonderful education there. And lifelong friendships were born there. The need, Nancy touched on all the reasons for the need for this kind of an institution in these perilous times. They're so necessary to civic advancement and welfare, so much of the fabric of the part of our great cities, such great and irreplaceable economic engines, and that's what nobody seems to remember. That if you just closed the museums in New York, tell me what the tourist situation would look like in this town. That's why they're here. And we don't want them to offer old programming because they don't have any money. We want to encourage new programs and new ideas, new composers, new choreographers, new ballet masters, and we'd like to avoid bankruptcies.